Robert Heffernan, EndoTech, exclusively for the Pareto Network, streaming a little late tonight, but it's early in the morning in Asia, late in the morning in some places in Asia. This is Blockchain Vitals. We do it most every day, talking blockchain assets from a technical frame of mind. I am a technician now in the matrix. Let's do the rounds. You know, doing the rounds has become so much easier since we have the EndoTech.io website up and running, and the machine learning ML AI news scanner here, the market sentiment, is cultivating the news stories around crypto for you. So you can just come to the .io page, EndoTech.io page, and scan the news that the smart engine's already scanned for you. That first one there, how to create your own cryptocurrency. I tried reading it, but it was very, very lengthy, and I'm not sure I'm going to be ever in the market to create my own cryptocurrency, but a nice hands-on guide if you wanted to. Again, so such an easy way to garner the news right there for you. A couple of things that popped out at me. Of course, let's go down here. Kraken ceasing operations in Japan. I'm not sure about why that is, except that it has to be a cost issue. And with the cryptosphere so technologically advanced, what do you need somebody in Japan for when you can cover that in New York City? And then, of course, that Pornhub is now going to accept crypto. Who had the over-under on that, taking it that long for those people to start accepting crypto? That was been the, one of the things said about crypto, just like they said about the World Wide Web, that it was only going to be for pornographers and criminals. Anyway, long time for them to get to the show. I've been patient here, and I'm very, very grateful to myself for being patient. And I want to talk about a couple of trade setups. Again, why didn't that stay like that? I don't know. But we got some problems here because we didn't keep it. Bear with me here. We got to go back. Let's do it. There we go. Look at how quickly and easily that is. EndoTech.io, now where the numbers are residing. The sheet is at EndoTech.io. And let's talk Bitcoin. Hold on, this is going to become the edit. I get to edit this right out. Let's take the vitals. All right, Bitcoin right now trading 79.25. Below the value range low and out of up momentum. Now, it's not all lost here. All right, I want to talk about this trade setup. Oftentimes on that weekly fractal, I've talked about it for 2 days, 3 days now, that we are out of lower momentum on the weekly, but our markets like to go test that sometimes, on trend lines, they call them breakout through it to it. They want to retest those areas. So I was not surprised to see these markets kind of dig in here. Range bound here until we get a retest of that weekly momentum level, 76.30 in Bitcoin. And it looks to me like that's where they're going to go trade to. All right, 76.30 is the weekly Mo. Daily center line 73.76. It might even sneak through there a little bit. And that's, as long as it doesn't close the week back in lower momentum, I'm all right with this retesting or this consolidation here. Out of up Mo on the daily, should really test that 76.30 level. And the thing I wanted to talk about is, so that was my mindset, that I don't think this thing's just going to explode once it's out of lower momentum on the weekly. Not enough news driving any story here really for me to think that that would be the case. So I thought that retest 76.30, but I was ready, willing, and able to engage with the market. In fact, I had stops. A lot of times you think about stops as stop losses. All right, I had stops working in the market if they took out that Monday, Tuesday high in a couple of these. All right, so I'll stop myself into the market if if we didn't get this pullback, what I still think we're going to get to, and I'm going to buy these lower levels. That level in Ethereum was 483. 483 is weekly low momentum in Ethereum. I think they retest these areas, and that's where my entrances are down there. That being said, if this market didn't give this away, all right, I use stops to get into the market sometimes so I don't miss, an explosive rally. So if these things had dug in and held that up momentum level and then started taking out Monday and Tuesday's highs, I'm stopping myself into the market. All right. Very important thing to arm yourself with the ability to not only use stops as a stop loss, but also to use stops as an entrance mechanism, because you can't sit at the con 24/7, 365 days a year like that. These cryptos are available to trade. So you have to have something in your arsenal, and a stopping into the market is one of those things that I rely on to make sure I don't miss a trade setup that is intriguing that I want to be involved in. All right, Litecoin. Let's move on down the road. Litecoin trading right now, 134.29, right on the lower end of its value range, but it's still acting a little better than Bitcoin. It's still in up mo on the daily. Litecoin, lower mo on the weekly, 130. So as long as we can stay here and stay above 130 for the week, again, I think this is going to be a story that's going to evolve for the rest of this week and see how we finish the week. All right, I don't mind retesting. In fact, I like to see a retest of these weekly momentum levels. Then I want to see the markets dig in and head north again from there. Litecoin healthier from a vital standpoint, obviously, than Bitcoin, as it is still in up momentum on the daily. Let's just talk a little bit about ADA and that up momentum collar yesterday came in at like 0.2717, something like that. The high for the day, 0.2749. I just say that because, again, these collar levels are great levels to take profit. Right? Great levels to take profit into a collar. You don't have to get out of your whole position, but had you gotten out of some of your ADA position up there, it's traded off and now trading 24.80. So again, use these collar levels, use especially the third target in the pivot model. Use these levels to take profits. You can always get back in the market. And taking profits is such an important part of becoming a long-term successful trader. All right, so again, patience for the trade setup that you've talked about or that your system is based upon. Don't have an itchy trigger finger. Have the patience to wait for your trade setup to unfold for you. And then the numbers are a call for action. All right, they're a call for action. When they get to the numbers, in your system, in this system, and whatever you put together, when they get to the numbers, be decisive. Grab that mouse and click away. Or as we used to say in the pit, open your mouth. All right? Do something. Act upon the numbers. They're a call to action when the market gets there, and stay disciplined to that. You guys have a great trading day, and we will talk with you tomorrow.